We're live, good. Hello guys, my name's Clam Joe, welcome back to a new YouTube video on the Clam Joe YouTube channel, welcome to the stream. We had a bit of a glitch, so I've rebooted the stream. Just trying to... I just want to replace this... Just want to replace this with that. Sorry, did the stream cut off? No, I rebooted it. I ended the stream and restarted because I had a bit of a glitch. So I'm just going to jump up to here for a second because it's turned to night time. And then we'll crack a start of what we wanted to do. So if I go to here, if I go right across to here, we can now worry about what we want to do across here. So I want to go down here. Work on piano tiles. We do have a Star Wars doorbell. I'm doing... Ah, bollocks, we don't have any. Listen to... Yes, probably not my type of music. I prefer more older music, guys. A lot of older music had soul to it. That's the thing, guys. That's my problem with modern music. My problem with modern music is that there's not enough soul to it anymore. That's one of my main issues with modern music, is the fact that it's all the same. It's all the same. There's too many sound effects. Half the time you can't hear the lyrics. That's one of my problems with. That's one of my problems with modern music, is you can't hear half the lyrics because they put too many sound effects in that that drowns them out. Which is an interesting, point of view. Right, so hello Levi Kroll, welcome to the stream. Guys, for the first time ever, we're going to have to chop some dark oak saplings down, because for a while. We are going to have to chop some trees down. Right, I'm going to have to chop, we're going to wait for this tree to chop down. I don't know why we put a dark oak sapling here really, because it's not a dark oak biome, it's a swamp. I'm hoping we get some saplings from this, and we're going to have to go around some other places. We need some saplings. We need like quite a few saplings. Why is the BAFTA red carpet show on now? The BAFTA is not for... BAFTA time. The BAFTA ain't on till 7 PM. It's only 2 PM. Right, yes, I want to watch the BAFTAs tonight. What's up, as in Ghostface? Joe Suck, thanks. Hello, Sergio Vasquez, welcome to the stream. By the way, we live in different time zones. Cool. I know people live in different time zones. Right, we've got one. I need a couple more. I want to plant. I need some dark oak saplings to plant, so I'm gonna have to chop a few trees down to get enough sand plates, to get enough saplings. Right. Come on. We've only got one so far. Oh, shit. I was just checking, guys, if the BAFTAs is... Sorry, I'm looking at the there we go. Who's nominated? Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson. Oh my god, we scrolled down too far. Paul Thomas Anderson, Ryan Kluger, Yorgos Lanthimos, Josh Safdie, Joachim Trier, and Chloe Zhao. I think it'll be Josh Safdie, because I think Marty Supreme's going to pick out loads. Haven't watched it yet, but I've heard it's pretty good. I wanted to watch it when I saw the trailer. Best action lead-in role, I have no idea, but I think it might be Chalamet. But I'm convinced, though. I'm convinced in the best actress in the lead-in role for the BAFTAs, I'm convinced it's going to be Jessie Buckley or Emma Stone. Hold on. It's going to be one of them. We've hardly picked up any saplings. I don't know. Drop me a sapling, drop me a sapling, drop me a sapling. Sometimes you can get a sapling by breaking them. Hello, Jason Packenberg. Welcome to the stream. You have a not joke for us. Knock. Who's there? We already know where this is. I already know where this is going. No offense, Lawrence. How old are you? How old are you? Because nobody else in the world will find that joke funny. Nobody else under the age of 13 would find that funny. I just don't get how it's funny. May I ask to join your server? I'm afraid this isn't a server. This is generally just my solo survival world. And this is also Legacy Console Edition. It's a completely other version of Minecraft. This is a version that basically isn't crossplay, I'm afraid. I still play the old Legacy Console Edition because I love the version. I have no choice here, guys, but to get rid of these trees. Dark oak saplings, they don't give us enough seeds. Well, that's great. I've lost my diamond pickaxe. Sorry, my diamond axe. Right, we've got 4. We've got 4. We've got enough to make 1 tree. Shut up, Joe. What have I done? Yeah, Sergio has a timeout for 5 minutes because that's not what you put in a stream. That's not what we want to see in streams, guys. So, right. I'm hoping we can get as many saplings as we can from here. So we've... Alright. I've got an oak sapling somehow. There we go. Light up this path a tad. Right. As many trees as I want as many saplings from here as possible. Oh, oh, we got 2 there, but I can't reach them. Right, we got 11. So we got enough to make 3 trees. At the moment, we've got 11. We've got enough to... We've right now got enough to go and plant 3 different trees. 13. We've got an apple up there. There's another one up there, but it's just not going to drop. We've got another one up there that's just not going to drop. Unfortunately. But at the moment we need a couple more. We've got 15. What was that? What the hell was that? 16. So we've got enough now to make 4 trees. 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, we've got enough to make 4. We still need more. Well, it's been I've timed out the person. I've timed out the person. I'm not going to ban them because Sergio's never commented anything like that before. There we go. Right. Right. $16. We're just trying to get some trees. Yeah, no, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Well, there are any villagers. We have villagers. We've got a couple. We've got Jacob in the house. We've got Bob, and then we've got the person the librarian that lives with Bob. And that's it. We had Caston the villager, but Caston the villager seems to have despawned a few weeks ago, which has really pissed me off because I could have swore. No, it wasn't you, pizza guy. We had somebody else. Sergio, who watches the streams, he randomly commented "shut up or I'll kill you," which is not a very nice comment for people to see, because you know we're trying to create a safe space here. Yeah, you've seen villagers. We have villagers. There's a house. Can we see the house from here? Oh, we can't quite see it. Yeah, you can't quite see it from here. You can from here. You can see where the thing is, where the monument to celebrate 4K is. The villager house would be there. Be right behind it, but you can't quite see it from here. We're just worrying about this place first, though. I need dark oak saplings to replace some trees, so I've had to chop some down over here to get enough saplings. But we haven't got enough. I chopped 3 trees down, and we've got 16 from it. I've chopped 4. I've chopped 4 trees down, and we've got 16 back. I think we're gonna have to chop these lot down as well, just to get enough space. I think we're going to have to chop these lot down as well. We do have a sheep farm. The problem is, all my sheep spawned recently. The sheep farm had about 30 sheep in with different colours, and then the sheep farm, all the sheep just randomly despawned. So I went there to go and grab the sheep, to grab some sheep because I needed some coloured sheep, and they'd all despawned. So I spent a whole stream literally repopulating the sheep farm. I spent the whole stream repopulating the sheep farm, only for the sheep farm to do it again, only to go back there the day later and everything be so everything around there was then had redespawned, which was just an absolute bummer, really. Yeah, if you name them, they won't despawn. Yeah, tell that to the villager that I name tagged and he despawned. I don't think that's actually true, just because I had a villager that had a name tag and then he despawned recently. Hey, we got a sapling here. Right, so we've got 20 now. We've got enough to make 5 trees. Hello, Fire Jason Kaka. Welcome to the stream. I think a zombie killed the villager. No, it wasn't a zombie because there's an iron door. It wasn't a zombie because he was in a house and he had an iron door. He had 2 iron doors. There's no way a mob could have killed him. There's no way any sort of mob could have killed him, guys, just because there isn't a mob. You know, I'm gonna keep that tree. That tree there, because it randomly spawned on sand. I'm gonna keep that there because it randomly spawned on sand. So I'm going to. Well, I think it is true. I think it was just a glitch in my game, but right, we've got enough now to make at least a couple of saplings. I had a bit of sand on me earlier on. I could have filled that up. Is it a cave or something? Hmm. Doing this. Doing that fixes that water issue for a second. let's go quickly run over here a second and we can find some sand. If I go find some sand across here. You turned off peaceful mode. No, because I've been working, building some stuff, so there we go, perfect. Just wait, we can probably get a couple more saplings from here. Unless any's dropped off into here, which I don't think so. Maybe. 31, so we've got enough to, we have got enough to get at least some sort of trees. There we go. I do have mob farms. Yeah. We've got an iron golem farm. We've got an iron farm not that far away. There's a spider farm just under there. I know that there's a skeleton one across. There's a skeleton one over there. Sorry. And I think, how do you make an iron farm? I could probably do a video on it. I can't tell you how to do it. I can't tell you how to do it, to be honest, because I struggled with doing it myself. I made 3 different ones on this world until I found one that actually worked. You are going to need a lot of villages, though. Yeah, you've probably not done it right. But it depends what you're doing it on. It depends what you're doing it on as well. Because Legacy Console is a little different. Legacy Console is... Legacy Console is a tad different. Unless you're not doing it on your version, because every version's different. An iron farm for Legacy will not work on Bedrock. That I know of. Welcome back, Marcel. Welcome back. Well, so we're almost there, guys. 33 saplings. 3 more would be nice. 3 more saplings would be absolutely beautiful, because we get 3 more saplings. We get 3 more saplings, we can make another tree. That's it. That's as much as we can make right now. Oh, we got 1 there. Did anything land in the water? Oh, I wish one bit had landed in the water. That would mean that we'd have... We're 1 sapling out, guys. Looks a bit weird now, seeing this with no trees around it. Why don't we quickly go have a look? Yeah, that was weird. What's that? Is there a dog right there, Snake? It's the chest. You can see the chest through that right then. Weird. So, if we go back this way, I want to go up this path to that house. It's going to look so weird. Because we've took down about 5 different trees. It does look weird. I like it. I like that there's no sapling, no trees there. Kind of looks nice. But it kind of looks nice without the trees. You can actually see the house more. Well, I streamed FIFA yesterday. For a bit, which obviously some of you didn't like. Some of you were just begging me to go back to Minecraft. I played FIFA, which some of you didn't like it. Some of you watching the streams didn't like that I went to FIFA. Because, well, I got comments about it, but so yeah, some of you didn't like that I switched to a different game, which, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Tell you what, guys, I fancy a change. I fancy a little bit of a change. Ouch. I'm gonna have a bit of fun a minute. I'm going to change my watermark on my YouTube channel. My watermark on a YouTube channel, I'm going to put the Calamity of Joe logo on it. I'm going to change the watermark from the subscribe logo. First time, I just noticed the subscribe logo and I thought I'd change it. So it should change for you guys now. If you guys refresh the your streams, the little watermark that pops up with a little subscribe logo will now change to the Calamity of Joe logo. Right, so where we're heading is over here, because this is a dark oak. This is like a dark oak biome over here. I wanted to plant some trees over here, so we've now got 35 saplings. There we go. Looks a tad better. These 19 we'll keep for now. We'll keep these 19 for now. There we go. Splendissimo. Just want to refresh my screen a second, guys. Right. I want to take a detour into here because there's a bed here. Because it's night time now. I don't even know if there's anyone watching the stream right now. My hands are stiff. My hand is sore. I'm having a bit of trouble with my keyboard, where basically if you go and click on the key, if you go and click, if you don't use a mouse, it's one side's getting really stiff, where you got to really press it for it to do stuff. I'm still just playing while on some cool. I'm going to take these saplings home with me. We need more. We 100% need more dark oak saplings. I've only got 19. Guys, if I released a copy of this world for download in about 6 months' time, would you guys buy it? To celebrate 10 years of this Minecraft world, would you guys buy a copy of this world if I was to release it to download? If I was to release this for download, would you guys buy it? Because it's something I'm contemplating. Minecraft Legacy. I can't release it for download on Legacy. Oh. You have to have a PS5. Or can Bedrock download the world? No, this is Bedrock. I would only release a Bedrock copy. I would only release a copy on Bedrock Edition. I would only release a copy on Bedrock Edition. I would only release a copy on Bedrock Edition, guys. Yeah, so I'd only release a Bedrock copy. So, would you guys buy a copy if I was to release this word to download? Release this word for download later in the year. No, it can't corrupt because it won't corrupt. You know, that was a very old thing. Like, since it hasn't got... No, that doesn't corrupt it. That doesn't corrupt it. It only corrupts it if your computer's horrible. Minecraft worlds can't corrupt. If a Minecraft world corrupts... If a Minecraft world corrupts, it's something that you've done, not the game. Because... If a Minecraft world corrupts, it's something that you've done. Because Minecraft worlds don't automatically corrupt. It's something that you've done where you've whether it's that you've fiddled with the Minecraft settings. You know, little bits of code in games don't just in Minecraft worlds don't just disappear. If you get what I mean. Yeah, Minecraft worlds don't just automatically corrupt. There's got to have been a reason it corrupted. Right, so ooh, hello, what's this? But I would do it, guys, if I was to do that, I'd do a little book. I'd do a little book about where things are. I would do a little book. I would, if I was doing that, guys, I would do a little book, and it would a little book in game. No, it doesn't. It just adds it underneath. It just adds it underneath. It just, honestly, it doesn't corrupt your world. No, the world generation won't bug. It only bugs if your console's bad. Minecraft doesn't. Minecraft is buggy on Bedrock, but only because Bedrock is not. Some consoles can't run the additions that they've done. Like most of your phones can't run Bedrock properly. Yeah, it does. It does add more mountains, but it doesn't add them here. Everything that's on here, it doesn't change existing terrain. So if to go and find a new mountain, hello Sonic, welcome to the stream. To go and find a new mountain on here. To go and find a new mountain on here. Not Sonic, Mr. Toxics. Yeah, you need to change your handle. You need to change your YouTube handle if you want me to remember that. Sorry. Yeah, I remember you saying now. But, yeah. Your YouTube handle still says Sonic. Your YouTube channel handle still says Sonic. What about new biomes? Yeah, it doesn't change the existing terrain, Fire Jason. New biomes could bug it. No, the new terrain does not spawn. Look, literally, let me show you guys. Let me show you. Right, we're going to go this way because this is the way that I was going anyway. If we go 1,500 blocks this way, all of this is old terrain, legacy terrain. New terrain will just spawn beyond it. So this world will just become infinite. That's the only difference. Unfortunately, I don't have a recipe. I'm a shit cook, guys. Literally, if I go 2,000 blocks this way, the terrain stays the same. The new mountains and the new terrain in Minecraft will just spawn 2,000 blocks this way. It doesn't tamper with Minecraft. Shall I show you guys? Let's just leave the world a sec. Just give me a minute. Right, we're back. We're back. I'm just going to prove this. I'm going to show you guys what I mean. Yeah, sorry, I've got to update the G. Yeah, it cut off before I said game, so I was game. Use the same seed. You can't use the same seed because that was legacy. This is bedrock. See, look, is it corrupted? Is the world corrupted? That's not corruption, guys. That's just it loading. Yeah, is the world corrupted? No, this is everything that we have. Except this is from a few weeks ago. Come on. Yeah, this is the latest version of Minecraft. This is just a copy. This is a copy from a few weeks ago. So look. Do you see? This is old terrain. This is old terrain. But this is the old terrain, but it's more now. It's more now. It's probably like 11,000 now. It's probably like 11,000 now, most likely. Yes, it's more. I told you guys it was over 10,000. I told you guys this world was over 10,000. It's more now. It's probably like 10. It's probably like 11,000 now. This isn't a copy from now. This is a copy from about a month ago. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to place a sign. The reason we're going this way is very specific. This tunnel takes us all the way to the top of the world, and then I will show you what I mean. This is all old terrain. This is the latest version. Yeah, this is 1 point whatever, so all the new little baby variants are in this game. This copy just happens to be from a few months ago, so this doesn't have some of my newest builds on it. But is it corrupted? No, it doesn't corrupt. I said if your world corrupts, you've probably done something wrong. If your world corrupts, you've probably done something wrong, like with tamper with the game settings or something. Tamper with the game code or something. I've never had a world corrupt in my life. I've had a world crash before because I ran out of storage. No, I don't think you listened to what I said. Yes, it does change the world. It does change the world generation, but it can't change existing territory. It can't change existing blocks, because that's, maybe I use too many mods. Yeah, most likely. So look, right, this will take us, that's why it corrupts. Maybe mods, Minecraft is not meant to run with mods. Minecraft wasn't meant for mods. Minecraft was meant to be played in vanilla. So that could be it. Gotta be careful, there's some ravines across here. Yes. So this tunnel is much lighter on the legacy version. I got another set of torches. Just want to light it up a bit. Yeah, it's not gonna change the world generation, because Bedrock worlds, most people who play Bedrock have their legacy worlds on Bedrock, because you could port your legacy worlds over. The only thing that breaks, Fire Jason. The only thing that breaks is bedrock. The only thing that breaks is redstone, because certain redstone bits cannot be done. There's certain bits you could do on redstone and legacy. I think. If I now dig up, I believe that right there was the world border. I believe that right there was once the world border. I'm not gonna play that. I'm not gonna play this world. I'm not playing this world. I'm not playing this world. I'm just doing it to show you guys something. See, now, this is where things get a little bit bizarre. This is the old territory, this is the new territory. So it does do that. It does add some weird bits at the end. It does add, because this is like the Firelands. See? But it's not corrupted. It's just the new territory. See? New mountains, new hills. You just have some odd spots at the end there, because you've got legacy territory now meeting bedrock, the newly designed bedrock territory. So, I believe that this. I always thought this was random. I always thought this was random. I always thought this, the how it spawned was random. But I think that's the second time now this is randomly spawned with, this is the second time now this is randomly spawned with snow. One time it spawned with ice. See, it kind of acts like the Firelands, but it's not the Firelands. So, if we rush across here, so it just gives us, it just makes the world infinite. So this is what it'll do, guys. This is what it'll do. So basically, you guys will have whatever I've built. If I release it for download, guys, you guys will have whatever I built. If I release it for download, you guys will have whatever I've built. Plus all this new territory that will naturally spawn in. So if I release it for download, you guys will have everything I've ever built. See? Even every ocean temple. Have you ever tried a trial chamber? Of course I have. Right. Tell you what, today has been a much quieter stream, guys. Hey, it's one of those new thingamajiggies, but I don't get how they work. How do you... How do they... I don't get them. That new thing they've added, I don't even know how it works. But oh, I can't move. Use a saddle and tame it with seagrass. Ah. I said, I've played Legacy for so long, guys. If I was to move this world to Bedrock, it would basically be me relearning the game. It would basically me... If I did this, move to Bedrock, it would basically me relearning the game. I know it can give you water breathing, I know that. But, yeah, if I was to move to Bedrock, guys, it would basically be me relearning Minecraft again. Because all this new stuff they've added that I've just not played with. Like, honestly, I can honestly, and I will honestly say this, guys, I don't know what a conduit is. I don't know what that is, even though they've been added in Minecraft for years. I don't know what still don't understand what a conduit is. Oh, Minecraft with new update. Yeah, this is my world. I was saying that if I was to release my Minecraft world for like a download, would you guys buy it from the YouTube channel? If I was to release a copy of this world for download in like a couple of months' time, would you guys buy it? Oh, I know where we are. There's a build here. There we go. So, yeah. I can honestly tell you I know where we are. I'm gonna quickly take a detour this way. Because we need a bed. It's nighttime. We need a bed. There's a campsite. But however, there is a campsite literally up on the Vic Hill here. On the top of that hill there is a campsite. I built it a couple of months ago. I built this campsite because I liked the view. I will be honest, I built this campsite because I liked the view across here. Try and craft a spear. I have crafted a spear, but I hate them. I crafted a spear. I built this here because I liked the view. Honestly, I don't see the point in the spear. I think they're useless. I tried the spear. I crafted a spear. But when I tried to use it, it was pointless because it did nothing. It ended up killing... Decepted's horse. Well, it ended up killing my friend's horse. My friend had a horse called Gary Glitter. And my friend had a Minecraft skeleton horse called Gary Glitter. And I ended up killing Gary Glitter. Because I was on the top of the horse, Gary Glitter. And the spear, a creeper came up to me. I tried to kill it with a spear, and the spear did absolutely nothing. The faster you are... Well, I was going pretty fast. The spear did nothing. I was going pretty fast. The spear was useless. It can't work with an elytra, I don't know why. Yeah, the spear on a horse, it ended up the horse died. Right, I know where we are. Because some of my... I know exactly where we are because some of the builds are here. Horses are slow. Yeah. The mace was an interesting one. Guys, I'm not gonna tell you what I called my mace, so I can do it again, and you guys can still find it as funny. I gave my mace a really nice name. Yeah, so basically, if I move this world to bedrock, guys, you guys get absolutely everything that I get. You guys get absolutely everything that I've ever built. Whoa. Yeah, so, how is everybody on this stream today? If I go over here, we should have some camels, because camels will spawn on here, because this is actually a desert. Right under here, it's like desert. Too much crap in my inventory. We should probably see a camel, because this is desert biome. Some of this is desert, some of this is like sand and things. Yeah, there's a camel. I know Camel spawn over here. I shall call him Toe. No, I didn't name it Orange. I named it Windu. And I'm going to do that again. I named it Mace Windu. And I still find it funny. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it depends. Depends. I hardly play Bedrock Edition, guys. So this is my world. This is what my world would look like in Bedrock Edition. So it looks the same. Practically, it looks the same. You guys would get absolutely everything. So I think I'm going to do that, guys. Let's go back to Legacy. Let's go back to Legacy Console Edition. This has been a much quieter stream today. Oh no. You've totally not got the reference there to why I said I call it Toe. Yeah. It's a joke, guys. Yeah, it's a reference. You guys didn't get the joke. Good. I'm glad you didn't get the joke. Because it was a dirty joke. Right. What does the joke mean? I'm not going to tell you that. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. Right. I was joking. I'm not actually going to name it Toe. Yeah. What is the reference? As I said, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. You already know. Viewers. No, it's nothing to do with the viewers. Oh god, I should not have googled it. Yeah, I was making a joke, guys. I was making a joke, and which is why I said if you know the joke, if you got the joke, you got the joke, and if you didn't, you didn't. I said. Could be worse. It could be worse. Decepted called his horse Gary Glitter. I killed Decepted's horse called Gary Glitter. Well, you didn't have to Google that, but it was a joke, guys. It was a joke. It's... You should not have Googled that. No, you probably shouldn't have. Bet you regret knowing it. Well, I don't know it. I don't know it. Well, I do know what it is, but it's just a joke. Well, I did say if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. I just made it. I was joking, guys. I'm not actually going to call a camel that name, but. Yeah, you didn't actually have to search that up. You could have just let that joke go over your head. Oh, God. Right. What should we build? What should we do? Right. I need to sleep again. Guys, I got a really cool idea. I want to write a book. I want to write a fantasy story, and it's about the third child of the king. The third child of a king has to go on a quest to save the world, the kingdom, from a dark lord. Say a look on a dark lord. Please feel free to share some ideas. I want to get some of your ideas. I want to get you to contribute to it, guys. I want to get some of your ideas in there. I want to get some, like, I think it'd be a cool idea for you guys to contribute to this story. I gotta leave. Oh, I gotta leave the stream. You gotta leave. Okay. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next stream. Have a good rest of your day. I didn't know they had moderation. Yeah, I think YouTube got rid of that. Whatever you put. Yeah. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have Googled that. I was making a joke, guys. So I can make a joke. What I didn't expect from that joke was to people to Google what I said. No, what to Google the joke. What's the joke? You don't need to know. If you were there, if you were on the stream at that point, you'd know, but you don't need to know. Basically, I made a joke, but I forgot that not everybody on here is like 18. Is like, you know, over 18, and probably they didn't get the joke, and then someone googled the joke that I made. But it's not a bad joke, guys. It's not a bad. It wasn't a bad joke. It was just a bit of a dirty joke. I didn't actually Google it. Oh, that's good then. Right. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. You have an idea for me? Cool. Did you just crap yourself? No, I burped. No, I burped. I didn't. Oh, I got cramp in my foot. Did I just crap myself? No, I didn't. Ooh. Guys, I released a podcast episode last night. I released a podcast episode last night. I released a podcast app last night. I released a video on Absolutely Unscripted called ranking my favorite Doctor Who episodes. I ranked quite a few, guys. So I ranked more than a few. I ranked like 45 episodes. What's Doctor Who? It's my favourite TV show. It's been my favourite TV show since I was 4 years old. It's been my favourite TV show since I was like 4 years old. I started watching it in like 2006, so it's my favourite show in the world. And I ranked some of my favourite episodes. So I ranked at least 45 episodes. Guys, I'll put the link into the video. Because I would have posted it in my Discord server. I would have posted it in the Discord server somewhere. Yes, I would. I have. I shouldn't have put it in the general chat. I should have put it somewhere else. So I ranked a lot of episodes, guys. I ranked 45. Paste. Pin message. There we go. I ranked 45 episodes, guys. So I ranked episodes such as Blink, Midnight, some of the most popular episodes, TV episodes of Doctor Who that won awards for writing and cinematography. Some of those episodes. I ranked The End of Time Part 1 and Part 2. Absolutely. I think I ranked them really highly because obviously End of Time Part 1 and Part 2. David Tennant's last episode of Doctor Who. One of the greatest episodes I've ever watched. Timothy Dalton, who played James Bond, is in that plays Razalon in that episode. He is so good as Razalon, and he agreed to do it because he loved Doctor Who when he was younger. Yeah, Timothy Dalton played James Bond in the late 80s, early 90s. He played Razalon amazingly. Like, he's so good and he's so cold in that episode. I love his monologue when he said, the Time Lords. I love his line when he says, we have a choice today. Now the council must vote whether we die here today. Or Gallifrey rises, Beautiful episode. But I love his line and how he goes, whether we die here today. Or Gallifrey rises. And his line is such an incredible episode. I could just talk about Doctor Who all day. I could talk about Doctor Who, my love of Doctor Who, guys, for hours. I could talk about my love of Doctor Who for absolutely hours. Like, it's very incredible as well. Something that's not many people know, but Doctor Who, Star Trek want to do a crossover with Doctor Who. That's been rumoured for years. The Star Trek producers want to do a crossover with Doctor Who. They want, Star Trek characters to appear in Doctor Who. They want Doctor Who characters to appear on Star Trek. And there's a joke in the Doctor Who episode recently. He says, "Oh, I've been to the Star Trek universe." And he goes, "They're nice guys." And then the TARDIS suddenly appears in Star Trek. The TARDIS suddenly appears in Star Trek as in a Star Trek episode where they see a little blue box come past, and that's basically them saying that they want to do a Doctor Who Star Trek crossover, and at the moment they just can't get it done. For legal reasons, they can't get it done, but yeah, they all want to do a Star Trek Doctor Who spin-off. That would be an amazing episode. Oh, pardon me. Guys, I'm going to end this stream now, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.